first, when I moved here at spring, I didn't know what to do this summer before school started. So I came down to Norwalk City Hall to check it out for myself. And this is where I met the Director of Recreation and Parks, Mike Mulcahy. Oh, hi, Mike.
Hey there, Ross.
I just wanted to tell you how amazed I am at all the fun activities there are to do here in Norwalk.
Well, one of the reasons that Norwalk is a great place is because we have so many programs for families and kids to enjoy. There's always something going on. What have you been doing?
Gosh, there's so much. I don't know where to start. Okay, well, first. It seems like every week there's a different kind of music down at Calfpasture Beach. My parents really liked the military band, but my favorite was the rock concerts. Of course, then there's all the sports. I mean, there's softball, soccer, track and field, lacrosse, volleyball, basketball, skateboarding, swimming, tennis.
Did you participate in any of the sports?
Yeah, I like to run, so I did track and field. The coaches were great. I got some of my best times ever, and I jumped the farthest on the broad jump.
This year was a great season. This is our newly formed Norwalk Striders, and I think it's just a great thing if kids can learn at an early age that track and field, how much it will help them.
It let me run a half a lap in great time, and I was really proud of myself.
I like the long jump.
The discus. There are two ways. There's a spin, and then there's a power throw.
My favorite one was the 200.
I like doing the 100 because I'm good at short distance running, and I won a gold medal in it.
Our team did really well this year, too. We went to a track meet in Bridgeport, and we cleaned up. Even the adults can get in on the track events by running a mini marathon.
And don't forget, Ross, in addition to the road events, there's also water events too.
Gosh, I almost forgot. I promised Mike the harbor master that I'd meet up with him later. I better get going. See you, Mike. Harbor Master Griffin?
Hi, Ross. Come on in. Back for another tour on the Harbor Master boat?
No, I was just wondering if you could tell me a little more about the harbor.
It would seem to me that Norwalk Harbor is kind of like a Disney World of opportunities for young children that enjoy the water and boating. We're at the David S. Donovan Boating Center, and we have many families launch their small boat at this facility to be able to get access to the water. At the same time, we have many families that come in and visit Norwalk Harbor, availing themselves of the opportunities to tie up at our visitors' docks. But outside of this facility, we have the launch ramps at Calfpasture Beach, where many people will go windsurfing and go out with their canoes and their kayaks and take their families with them for the day and do some picnicking on some of our islands. We have several islands that are part of the Norwalk Parks and Rec open land space where there are overnight camping, or perhaps take a boat ride out to Sheffield Island and see the 1800 lighthouse that still stands on the properties. Well, there are a number of different programs that are sponsored by the Recreation and Parks Department that one can enroll their children in and teach them some safe boating habits and teach them some fishing on an entry level that they can get out, and we have some wonderful sport fishing that's available, right from the small snapper way up into the very aggressive bluefish or the very large striped bass.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a great thing Parks and Rec is doing for the town of Norwalk. This is great. It's going to only grow and get bigger.
It's really fun.
And they had you heard them, it's very fun.
Well, it was the first day, actually, Lila and I ever went fishing out here, and it was unbelievable. They were biting. As soon as we dropped in the line, we would catch a fish. It was really unbelievable.
Well, Ross, thanks a lot for coming in today. I hope that I've made Norwalk Harbor a little bit clearer to you and what you might enjoy about it, but I want to point one thing out. It's extremely important that you always remember your life jacket.
Thank you, Harbor Master Mike, for all that very useful information.
Remember that. Life jacket's an important thing.
Hey, did you hear? There's an awesome new skate park at Calf-Pasture Beach. So grab your boards and check it out.
It's great to have a skate park in Norwalk.
I really like the beach. It's really nice to skate in.
Yeah.
It's really breezy.
Yeah.
The ramps are sick.
The new ramp is good. It's awesome.
And everything's hot. It's fun to fall on too.
This park is awesome. Like when they first built it, like I was here every day of the summer. It's like my second home.
If you need to cool off from the summer's heat, the American Red Cross sponsors a Learn to Swim program at Norwalk High. Cam Rayla is the aquatic director.
What we do here is teach children how to swim. We also teach them how to be safe in, on, and around the water.
Sometimes at the end of lessons, they let us go off the diving board. What a rush. This is the Cirque du Jour. It's taught by real circus performers. For a whole week, we learned how to be clowns, jugglers, and acrobats. Hey. We tried juggling, spinning plates, good thing they're plastic, and learning how to paint our faces in clown makeup. At the end of the week, we had a performance where we showed off everything that we learned.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Norwalk Park and Rec Circus Spectacular.
I think I was best at stilt walking because I kept dropping anything I tried to juggle, and I never did master plate spinning. My parents took a video of all of us, and everyone clapped, even if we messed up. So it was a lot of fun. Now that's a great weekday camp for kids, but adults get in on the act with kids every year at the Scottish Festival. Norwalk must be home to a lot of people of Scottish descent because the Scottish Festival is certainly well attended. Even if you're not Scottish, it's so much fun to watch. There were games for the kids, and we tried the tug of war.
What's your war cry? 1, 2, 3!
I even saw a guy throwing something called a caber, but it looked to me like he was trucking a telephone pole. Now that's strong. Even when the summer's over, there's stuff to do. This year, Dad and I went to watch the go-kart races, which is pretty cool.
It's a good atmosphere. It's a good local club. Most people, the vast majority of people, are very, very friendly. Everybody helps everybody else. It's just a good time, you know. For me, it's a great release at the weekend, basically, of energies. It's a great adrenaline rush, and I love it.
I asked Dad if I could learn how to race one. He said he'd think about it, which means he's got to ask Mom first. With all of that going on, I still like to make stuff. Susan Kim Jackson is the Arts and Crafts instructor for the Recreation and Parks Department, and she teaches us how to make some really cool stuff.
At Paint, Draw, and More, we teach self-esteem building, nurturing, creative class to encourage children to learn how to draw by breaking down the object into its simplest form, and so that the students can bring home a project that they're proud of at the end of their class.
For all of you who like doing somersaults and cartwheels, there's the gymnastic classes taught by Claudia Collins.
What we do here is gymnastics. We offer the children the opportunity to try different pieces of equipment, such as the uneven parallel bars, the mats, the beam, and the bars, and also the ball. And we work with their ability at different levels, different ages, and we hope when they come in as a beginner that they will progress to at least an intermediate or even advanced level where they're working round off, back handspring, back tucks.
I can't wait for all the fun winter activities like ice skating. Me and my dad are gonna enter this big wacky winter sculpture contest. I have a great idea for this big...
Whoa, Ross. Don't give away the secrets before the contest. Say, are you and your folks going to the concert this evening?
Isn't it here at City Hall?
Yes, it is. Are you and your folks planning to attend?
We wouldn't miss it.
Now, aren't you glad you live in Norwalk?
You bet I am. With all the fun activities to do here, and I'm especially glad to discover all the new projects of the Recreation and Parks Department. And you can be too. Just go to www.norwalkct.org and check it out for yourself. See you there.